Hi there, today is the 20th of November 2015. Today I want to talk about opinions. More my opinions actually. Um, People that know me know that I'm opinionated. I'm bold, very arrogant, sure of myself, and I've learned how to think for myself. For example, if I had to label myself, I'll say I'm a truther, right? I belong in that community. I'm not a sheep. I walk up, as they say. Um, I encourage you to do the same thing. Um, Too many people take credence of the media. We've got this silly idea. I used to have this idea that the media doesn't lie. It does. It lies a lot. The biggest one, the one that jumps out of you, is terrorist attacks, 9/11, for example. Um, the media reported exactly what the governments around the world had said, and they didn't really investigate it. They just reported it, parroted it, repeat, repeat, repeat. Um, I did look into it myself, and it was obvious to me that the media were covering up the truth. Does that make me a conspiracy theory person? Yes, I am, but I'm not label myself like that. I don't like labels, right? And I encourage everybody else not to label anybody anyway, right? I'm supposed to be in a white box, a mailbox. That's one box in the box, right? I'm a mailbox. I'm a white box. Britain box. These are one in another and another. And you get in so many boxes, you find yourself divided for everybody else, isolated, and we stronger when we unite. So don't label everybody, because you're gonna put them in a different box to yourself. Eventually, you'll find yourself in a box all on your own, and it's a lonely place to be. So don't label anybody. The media has done a good job of ridiculing, tongue-in-cheek attitude about conspiracy theories, like they're not supposed to happen. Well, that's ridiculous. If you think that people don't get together in closed rooms and discuss the future of humanity, you're kidding yourself, really. Um, there's groups that we hear about on the internet, the Illuminati, the Masons, the Bilderberg group. They all exist. Don't kid yourself that it's just a conspiracy theory and you'd laugh out about it. Look around you. At the moment, we're demonising the Muslims en masse. Why? Why? Well, it don't. They don't help themselves. Granted, big heading people and blowing yourself up is not helping your own cause, honestly. But it's a fact that war is profitable, right? So there is people that want war, right? They don't fight it; they just make money out of it, right? And they're playing us against each other to justify yet another war. more war, more profit, right? We need to see through their game and not buy into it, right? Thank goodness that we've got Putin on the planet, the Russian leader. He seems to be the force on the planet that's stopping war. Good for him. The media demonising Russia all the time. Well, why? Excuse me. Like I said, war is profitable, and the people that profit out of war want to war with Russia. Well, it'll be you that's able-bodied to fight it. Not me, I'm disabled, that I won't be drafted, right? But it's be you that'll have to fight it. So don't buy into the hysteria. E-cigarette don't work. Good job, got another one. Don't buy into the hysteria. I've looked into this Paris attack. I wasn't going to talk about it actually because it's raw in people's minds, but it doesn't add up. It's over a week now, and there's not enough evidence that's surfaced about what happened, and the evidence that has surfaced, it doesn't tell you what the official story is. For example, the attackers that attacked the restaurants and the cafes in Paris blew themselves up, right? The bomb was powerful enough to kill them, but when you look at the photographs that has been surfaced on the internet, you have to search for them, but they are there. There isn't the damage that associated with a suicide bomber. That's odd. I can see that it's convenient that the attackers were all dead, right? Because dead people don't say, no, I didn't do it, right? Dead people don't have alibis that can prove that they didn't do it and they've been set up, right? Very suspicious. There's not enough pictures surfaced, video at the moment for my satisfaction. It's as if that it never happened, right? I know that's a logic thing to say because the media's told us that it's happened. Mr. Cameron has spoke about it. Must have happened, right? Barack Obama has talked about it. It must have happened, right? It's in all the papers, on the media websites. It must have happened, right? Well, not the extent that they're telling us, I don't think, right? Because the evidence don't agree with the claims, right? Not at all. There were, for example, the football stadium. We've all seen the video when France were playing Germany, a friendly. Don't know why the leaders were there, but it was friendly, and we heard some bangs, right? That's all we saw. We didn't see anything. We just heard some bangs, right? Well, there were a stadium full of people that heard it and were there at the scene, right? Now, we're told that what happened is, I think it was 3 terrorists were trying to get into the stadium with bombs, right? They refused entry, so they blew themselves up outside the stadium, and we heard the bangs, right? Well, on the 5th of November every year, I heard loads of bangs I don't expect it that will go outside and the streets are littered with the terrorists that blow themselves up. That's called fireworks, right? Bangs are easy to make, right? Bang! I just did one, right? Did I blow myself up? No. Now, what's suspicious to me is there was a stadium full of people, and nowadays virtually everybody, has got a smartphone in the pocket, right? Or a phone, a mobile phone, a camera. But where's the pictures? If somebody blew themselves up outside that stadium, there should be some blast damage, right? I've not seen any damage in that stadium, have you? Very suspicious. Very suspicious. It's as if it never happened, but we're told it happened. No evidence, we're just told, right? Well, I don't believe them. I don't believe the media at all. I think for myself, what the media tells me, I take it on board as truth because I'm not that naive, right? So that's suspicious to me. Maybe I've looked at the wrong place and the pictures are there, but I haven't seen them, and I have looked for them. Believe me, I've looked. I found a picture inside the concert hall. Without pixelated, so you can see the bodies in and the floor. Not 80 bodies. Granted, maybe the bodies were taken out and then the pictures were taken, but the evidence that I've seen does not tally with this official story. Now, is it a hoax? Did it happen? I don't know. And I know that's a strange thing to say, but what I've seen, I'm not sure. And I should know. Right? An event like the official story happened in this day and age with the digital cameras and phones and technology that we've got. There should be so much evidence that it happened. Somebody like myself that's just cynical. There should be so much evidence that it sway me to, oh yeah, it were terrorists and the governments are telling the truth and the media are covering it accurately and the record is correct. But there isn't. Right? Now, like I said, I don't know. Right? My suspicion that it's like the bombing in the marathon bombing in America. It never happened, right? The evidence says it never happened, right? The Sandy Hook shooting, it never happened, right? Now, if you never researched them two incidents, you're like, well, of course it happened, Matthew. I saw it on the TV. Well, so what? So what you saw it on the TV? Don't mean to say it happened because you saw it on the TV. Right? I've seen video that was captured at the time that doesn't tell it what the official story was. And I expect that this France attack is similar. I'm not saying that nobody died and nothing happened, but it wasn't terrorists. The French government knew about the event. There were a drill that morning. That's a fact, right? The hospitals were warned on that particular day do a drill and expect multiple casualties. It won't be the first time that a drill that's supposed to be a practice drill went into a live exercise, right? 9/11 drills, seven bombing in London, a drill. There were a drill at the Boston Marathon bombing. It's an AO. Is that the right phrase? I think it is. Alright, that's it. So think about these things yourself. Have a research yourself. Think about it rationally, and what do you find, and make your own opinion. Not the TV giving your opinion. The papers haven't got the power to give you your opinion. You've got the ability to make your own. So do it, please do it. Bye.